This is a good example of good parenting and bad parenting, I guess.
So neutral parenting.
Exactly.
Cancels out, right?
This happened many years ago. When I was about 10 or so, my mom's ex-friend, we'll call her Patty, for the sake of the story. Well, one day there's a knock at the door, and Mom goes and opens it to find Patty's son, John, also not his real name, who was only about 5 years old at the time. His mom is sitting in the car in our driveway. He's just standing there by himself. Mom says, "Hey there, John. What brings you guys here today?" Little John then replies, "Mom said to ask if you have a can."
Ooh, can of what? Can of whoop ass.
Mom says,
That's the bad parenting, isn't it? I got a can of whoop ass for you.
and that's today's sponsor, Can of Whoop.
Can of whoop ass.
Mom says, "A can? Like a soda can?" John says, "I don't know. She said she needs a can so she can smoke her crack."
Sorry.
Are you a crack baby?
I did not.
Yeah.
I didn't know where this story was. I did not think that's where this story was going.
Yeah, neither did I
Here.
when I first read it.
I can't even put thoughts together in a sentence right now.
I need a can. A can? Yeah, a can, you know, for her crack.
Just, I think my body just spontaneously laughed when you said that because I was like, "Whoa!" Didn't see that coming.
Just imagine a 5-year-old saying that to you. A 5-year-old should not be saying that to you. Okay, I think he's busted.
I don't
The story broke Mike.
even know what to say.
My mom, who is most certainly not any sort of angel herself, fumes with anger over this. She says, "John, go inside and play with the person telling the story. Close the door and don't look outside." Okay.
They're gonna look.
He looks outside.
Yeah, it's like, who's not gonna look after that?
You got it.
I don't even think you could reverse psychology that. I don't even think you could say, "Make sure you go inside and look outside," because they're gonna be like, "Okay."
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Yeah,
either
no matter
way.
what, they're looking out the window.
So John comes in, and I put some cartoons on for him to watch. I then peek out the window while he is occupied with the show. I mean, to be fair, put on cartoons when I was 5 years old, I'd be on that TV all day.
Dude, to be fair, put cartoons on now and I'll be distracted. In
Right?
fact, I think that's what Emily does sometimes. She's like, "Gosh, Mike is annoying today. That ADHD level, you know? Cartoons." Ooh.
Ah. Yeah, you know, we otakus, we don't really grow up. We're just children in adult bodies.
Can I have some Cheez-Its and a soda too? Thank you.
Thank you much.
Maybe some goldfishies.
My mom is screaming at Patty through her open car window. I couldn't hear
Wait,
what-
Patty's the one who smokes crack?
Yes, Patty is the one that's smoking crack.
Okay. Why does that sound like it goes together?
Patty and crack?
Yeah. Like if somebody's mom smokes crack, why doesn't Patty just sound like the right fit?
Well, like that's just like the name.
Yeah, like yeah, duh, it's Patty. What?
so sorry for anyone who's named Patty right now.
I'm just being honest. Like it sounds like that doesn't surprise me that that was the name.
It's not her name though.
I thought you just said that their mom's
No,
name
it's
was
a
Patty.
it's a placeholder name. They said that.
Well,
at the
that's why
beginning.
it's a placeholder name because it fits.
I bet it was just random. Like, yeah, let's call her Patty. Just like, all right, who's smoking crack? Well, duh, it's Patty.
Or maybe
obviously.
subconsciously they're like, I gotta make up a name. Patty. Oh yeah, because that sounds like somebody who would smoke crack.
You know, if you rearrange the letters of crack, it spells
Patty.
no.
Everybody knows that.
My mom is screaming at Patty through her open car window. I couldn't hear what was being said, but they were both screaming at each other. And then my mom punches Patty in the face through the open window.
Sorry, the story just gets better and better. Like, they both threw me. Like, what? So she just randomly smokes crack, and then this angelic mom comes in, and she's like, I'm going to tell her what's up. You can't just be doing that.
No. The story said she wasn't an angel herself.
Oh, true.
And then my mom punches Patty in the face through the open window,
Well, bam.
pulls open her door, drags her out of the car onto the driveway pavement by her
Take that,
hair,
son.
and beats the ever-loving sin out of the woman.
Yeah, you like that? Gatlin punches.
A lot of One Piece references today.
That's true. That's what happens when you work for 8 hours and you're sitting there watching One Piece instead.
And you have me, who just finished the Dressrosa arc. Bartolomeo, best character, by the way.
Barty.
Barty?
Yeah, Barty.
Barty?
Barty.
Barty?
That's who you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. Who
So why you
calls
keep
him-
on looking at me like
Because
that?
no one calls him Barty. Who calls him Barty?
Everybody calls him Barty.
Who?
Even the episodes call him Barty.
Who?
Like when they have the Barty special episode, where all he does is talk about the past things Luffy has done.
I do not remember anyone calling him Barty. I remember people calling him by his actual name, Bartolomeo, and then Luffy sometimes call him Roosterhead.
Yeah.
I think he stopped calling him that, though.
Oh, yeah, it's Barty.
I don't know why, but like, that is so, I mean, that's very close to Barney.
Barney? This story is off the chain, or off the rails. I'm off the rails. I can't even get a sentence together. And we're off the rails. We can't even keep to the same story.
You know, they're remaking Barney, right?
So while we're on the subject, yeah, let's keep on talking about Barney and his friends. Like when they stepped on his tail and he swore on the TV. Remember that?
Do not remember that. I mean, to be fair, I know nothing about Barney except for that it's a children's show, and the dinosaur is purple who looks like he smokes crack.
And there's like a fandom.
His real name's Patty.
Told you. See how that all came through? Circled around. Once again, I was right. See? Gotta listen to Sensei.
Patty is a dinosaur.
Lots of smoke, lots of crack. I smoke crack. You smoke
Stop
crack.
it.
We all smoke crack. And a happy family. For my crack pipe, pass it to you and me. Won't you smoke crack with me? That stays.
How did that work so well? I mean, there's a lot of crack in there.
There's a lot of crack in Patty. This is the most off the rails one we've had yet.
After she finally lets Patty go, Patty gets up, gets into her car, and drives away, with her son still in our house. Luckily, my mom was friends
Well,
with
yeah, she
Patty's...
still has her crack.
I guess that's all that matters in the end. Luckily, my mom was friends with Patty's brother-in-law, which is how we knew her in the first place, and she called him, who in turn called the kid's grandpa, since he himself was at work. Grandpa apologized profusely for Patty's behavior and took John home with him.